Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Muhammad Sawawi, representative for the project B50, CLIMOPOLY Explorasi Statistik Alam Sekitar, led by Marina Muhammad, Universiti Malaysia, Kelantan. All right, so this is our team members. Okay, for this project consists of my Associate Professor Dr. Marina Muhammad from the University of Malaysia Kelantan, and I as a co-innovator, Muhammad Sawawi, will present as a representative for our project today. So, CLIMOPOLY Statistik Alam Sekitar, the name's given to our project, an innovative board game-based learning tool for UMK Foundation students. Okay, specifically, previously we prepared for the science students, but currently we are open to all the foundation students, including the science student, ITeLIC2025 students, and also the social science student. So this CLIMOPOLY games tool was built using the Google spreadsheets, inspired by Monopoly, where we adapted for a paperless and interactive game of, okay, using the concept of Monopoly, and it integrated with the statistic and environmental issues that focus for the climate and sustainability. So the objective for this project is to design and provide students with opportunities to understand statistical concepts such as mean, median, standard deviation, and so on. So through the interactive activities. And our target, as I said earlier, previously we developed these games focused on for the science students, but currently we open up to foundation students, including the 3 program offered by the Center for Foundation Studies, University of Malaysia Kelantan. So include all the foundation student. So CLIMOPOLY introduced features that transform a traditional board game Monopoly into a digital, interactive, and sustainable learning tool. Where developed by using Google Spreadsheet, the game integrate the gamification elements with the statistical learning and the environmental themes. So the innovation can be highlighted by the 5 key concepts. The first one, paperless game board. Like I said earlier, we inspired by Monopoly, but we come out with a paperless game board, okay, by transition to support and transition to digital, okay, using Google Spreadsheets as the primary platform. And also unpredictability and fairness. Okay, unlike traditional board game Monopoly, we players may anticipate or predetermine the what we call it, uh the name for each box on the Monopoly. But this CLIMOPOLY design incorporated mechanisms to ensure unpredictable outcomes and fairness in gameplay, because this is automated game and CLIMOPOLY spreadsheet-based system. So the second one is the randomized generation of challenge and immunity cards. So a core invitation lies the randomized generation of challenge and immunity cards instead of, like I said, the previous one. In Monopoly, we already predetermine the physical cards, the name for each box and everything. But for this one, it is randomized because the players did not know where they get immunity, where they get their challenge, and so on. So customized question or challenge, the innovators, lecturers, or any developers may change the question specifically to the topic to get or to what we call it, to achieve the objective or the learning outcomes. And then the last one is automated scoring. So CLIMOPOLY integrates an automated scoring mechanism that calculate the points once the student provide the correct answer for each card challenge. And then this one is usability and impact. Like I said, the first one is about the paperless and digital, because we don't want to create statistical games that involve any physicals or board that we need to print out and everything. So we go for the paperless, runs on Google spreadsheet, so that more convenient, and because with the internet we can access anywhere. So the second one is the easy to play, because most of the students familiar with the Monopoly. So I don't think that this CLIMOPOLY will be difficult for students to implement or to use. And then the third one is to improve statistical learning. Like I mentioned in previous slide, the main objective is we want to improve the understanding of the statistical concept, okay, especially in the environmental themes. And then the last one is the support education for sustainable development ESD. So this CLIMOPOLY links to the statistical with the global because we want to peoples understand the climate issues. And that's why I said earlier, previously we focus on the science student because science student will further the study in the campus, UMK campus Chile, when all the programs related to the climate. So we want to the student understand the application of statistics in the climate change. So for the moment, we apply for the all the university, the foundation students, including all the three programs offered by our center. So for the commercialization potential, the first one, educational market. Okay, these games can be adopted by any school, college, or university teaching statistics, mathematics, and biomedical study, even though from the other subject or courses also may implement this base game because we can customize according to the request. Okay, and then the second one is digital scalable because this game is a cloud-based because we use it in Google spreadsheet. Of course, the low cost, paperless, and globally accessible. So easy to replicate. For example, if UITM want to implement these games, so we duplicate and then we transfer the ownership to the UITM staff or UITM lecturers so they can use for their syllabus. And then customable content, like I said previous slide, this game we can customize the equation, the card challenge and everything. And then the other one is the potential to expand these games or Climopoly opportunity through our learning management system LMS platforms such as Moodle, Google Classroom, and etc. So this is our new project. So we already recognized Silver Award at Pertandingan Inovasi Antara Asasi Malaysia 2025 under the category Staff Academic. So we received Silver Award. So I will share to you how to play with the Colonial Police Statistik Alam Sekitar using the Google spreadsheet. Okay, all right. So this is how the CLIMOPOLY Alam Sekitar, Statistik Alam Sekitar looks like. Okay, so before that, I will introduce or to show you all the script that we write to make sure this CLIMOPOLY can run smoothly. So we have a CLIMOPOLY box here. So everything was coded here. We have pop-up to pop out the count challenge. Okay, carta kedudukan or leaderboard. We want to make sure that this game will be interactive for students because they can see the leaderboard, which player already number 2, number 1, and so on. All right. So climate poly, okay, like said, if we already played, we can reset the board, okay, by click the button Mula here. Okay, so all the 4 players, okay, represent with the different colors. Okay, so this color already match with the dice for each player. The first player, green, red for the second, blue for the third, and yellow for the fourth player. All right, so when we click Mula, so it reset everything, okay, on the board. So if player 1 need to start first, so player 1 need to click on dadu pemain 1, and then the system automatically random, okay, pop up at the kotak 2. So the card cabaran statistik will pop up or will appear to the screen. So hitung purata bagi set data berikut. So student need to answer this and then the lecturer will key in the marks. Okay. And then if the second player, so the second player need to click dadu pemain 2 and it won't affect for the player 1, player 2 and player 3. Just click for the player dadu pemain 2, and then pemain 2 will also move to the kotak 2. This is random. Okay, so I said this is a random question. So even though player 2 berada pada kotak kedua, they also get random questions, different question with the player 1 previously. So dalam analisis data hujan, skewness positif menunjukkan apa? So student need to answer this and we took it in. Alright. And then we start with the player 3. Sorry. Okay, player 3. Okay, already move. Okay, the card kotak this one. So that tadi sepatutnya ada, but I already closed the tab. So this is how we played with the CLIMOPOLY. So student need to answer. And we also have the different cards. Okay, kad perubahan iklim, kad cabaran statistik, kad data pilihan sekitar. So different cards have different function. For example, kad cabaran statistik, we already need to solve the statistical data. For example, calculate the mean, median, and so on. And then we have got the timeline sekitar that related to the alam sekitar to make the decision making. And then we also got perubahan iklim. We have the real world problem situation. So the student need to answer it. Okay, so if we already done it and we click to Mula and then we reset everything. Okay, so we can rename the mind here. Okay, there is no problem. For the kad cabaran statistik, we can what we call it, uh we can customize the equations. Okay, the same goes to the card data malas kita, and then also card perubahan iklim. So this is actually what we are trying to implement in our study. Okay, and then the main reason why we develop this game is because we know that most of the student hates or these are not interested in statistic. Okay, they think that statistics is too difficult. So that's the thing we want to develop a interactive game of, so that student might interest or what we call to learn statistic by implementing specifically for the environmental field. All right, so that's all for me. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.